Hi, this is Tim Mai. Welcome to the 1000 Deals in 30 Days Challenge. Today we are on day number 18. Can you believe it? We're almost getting close to being done with our first 3 weeks here. And we are still in module number 3 on how to structure deals and find private money. In the past few days, you've been learning a lot about how to structure the deals, how to work with the buyers. Once you have a deal. And so for the next 2 days here, we're going to focus on finding private lenders, hard money lenders, and what to say to them. The reason why you're looking for private money and private lenders, not because you're going to need this money for the deals that you're doing in this 30-day challenge. Perhaps you might want to use it for your deals in the future. But for this 30-day challenge, it's mostly for your buyers, just in case your buyers don't already have access to hard money lenders or don't have access to private lenders, that you can provide them with these resources. You can refer them to these resources, because to beat out your competitors, to beat out your other wholesalers, you have to do a better job than they are doing. And also to give you an advantage when you're dealing with wholesalers and wanting to get a flex option on their properties for sale. You can tell them, hey, look, I even have private lenders in place for my buyers already. So if I can market your property for sale, you'll be able to sell your house much easier, because I have the money and the buyers. Right? Or I have the money for the buyers should they need it. And so it gives you that advantage. You're bringing value now to the wholesaler. You're bringing value to the buyers. Okay, and so that's what we're going to focus on about private money and private lenders. Just know that you never ever have to do a real estate deal needing to use your own money. I don't care how big of a deal it is. I don't care what type of deal it is. There's always a way you can structure it to only using other people's money, not ever your own. So I want to let you know that no money down deals are actually real. It's not just something I've made up or other investors have made up, other trainers have made up. You can always structure no money down deals, whether it's single family homes or commercial properties. When we say no money down deals, we're talking about none of your own money. There will be money involved. Someone's money is involved, but it just doesn't have to be your money. Okay? All right. So let's get into day 18 here. And day 18 here is about how to find private money for your deals, or I guess in your case, your buyer's deal, or for your buyers. Okay? I guess it's still your deal since you're selling it. All right, let me give you a little bit background on what private money is. Private money is basically money that are being lent through private individuals. Like, let's say if I lend you money, that's private money, okay? Or if you borrow money from your mom, your sister, that's private money. That's different than if you go out to like a company to borrow the money, okay? And so a private lender is an individual, a private person like me and you, or like your rich uncle or your parents or your friends, your relatives. The normal individuals who loan money are called private money lenders, okay? And in the real estate environment here, there's a lot of private money lenders who uses self-directed IRAs to lend out money. And so, so what I'm going to be teaching you in the next couple of days is focusing more specifically on this sector right here, on this niche, because these money are pretty easy money to get, because these private lenders, the money is just sitting there in the Roth IRA account or the self-directed IRA account, and they can't do anything with it. They can't take it out and spend it or anything. And so it's easy to borrow their money, and you'll find out pretty soon a lot of them are already lending money to, on real estate deals, and I'm going to teach you how to find the private lenders who are already actively lending, so that way you can contact them. Okay, all right. And so, what is a hard money lender? A hard money lender is a sort of a mortgage broker for private lenders. I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm a private lender and you are a borrower, right? But you don't know me. You don't know me directly. And so what you would do is you go through a hard money lender. You might know them because they advertise themselves. They have their websites, their business cards. They're open to the public for business. And so let's say you go to hard money lender, LLC, okay? This hard money lender A. And what they would then do is then they know me and they have access to my money, and so they would broker that loan. So you pay to the hard money lender, and the hard money lender pays me, basically. They're using my money to lend out to you. And they will service they'll service the loan, go inspect the properties and all of that. And they mark up, let's say I charge them 10%, and they'll turn around and charge you 18% interest rate. And let's say I don't charge them any points up front, and they turn around and charge you 5 points up front for all of the work that they do, and having access to many different private lenders. So that way they normally don't just have access to me, but they have access to, say, 20 other private lenders. And so if I'm out of money, they can go to another private lender and and make that loan for you. Okay, and so that's what a hard money lender is. And a hard money lender, like I said, does cost more money than if you're going directly to a private lender. But hard money lenders are easy to find. They're all over the place. You can go on Google and you can find them. And so that's why sometimes we use them. And for your buyers, if they're making money, if even with all of the fees and everything, if they're still making money, then they'll be happy. They don't, even if it costs them, let's say if it's going to cost them $10,000 in hard money loans for a deal, but that deal is going to make them $30,000, then it's worth them doing it. Okay. All right. So next, I'm going to teach you here on how to find these private lenders, and more specifically, how to find private lenders, the self-directed IRA private lenders. Okay. First, there's a couple companies out there. There are a couple IRA custodians companies out there. One is called Intrust Retirement Services, and the other one is called Equity Trust. And Intrust and Equity, there's many IRA custodians companies out there, but these are the two most popular ones for real estate investing, for real estate investors. And so here's a website I want you to go to. And this website covers a lot of counties in the U.S., but it doesn't cover all of the counties. I'm going to show you how to research for these. But if for some reason courth.com does not have access to your county, then you can use our courthouse directory in the members area of dodeals.com to find out the website, the county clerk's website for your county, and you can do a similar search. And if your county clerk doesn't have an online website for you to do it, then you're gonna have to actually go to the county and do a search, manually. But the process works the same, so you can go find out from them. But a lot of counties, I would say most counties in the U.S. now have online access, and so you'll be able to find a lot of them. So let me go to courth.com right now and do that. This is the since this web page is up, I'll just go to show it to you. To find the courthouse directory, to find out what your county clerk's courthouse address is, you can go to courthouse directory here. Go log into the members area of dodeals.com. Select more here and select county courthouse directory, okay, and put in your state and your county, and it'll get you there. Now let me go to oops, let me go to courth.com here, and courth.com will take you to courthousedirect.com, which is fine. Okay, what you want to do is you want to do a grantor grantee index search, so you can click on that. Okay, you want to select your state and your county, so I'm here in Texas, so I'm going to select Texas, and I'm going to select Harris County. That's where I'm at. Okay, you're just gonna have to do this for your own county. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit here. Let me move it over here so you can see it better. And it, on this website, it gives you some instruction here to put last name first before first name. So whenever somebody take out a loan, they are the grantor, and the mortgage company is the grantee. Okay, so the document is called the deed of trust or the mortgage, and so when you signing a deed of trust or you signing a mortgage to a lender, you are the grantor. Grantor is the one that gives, and grantee, or tor is the one that gives, T is the one that receives. Okay, and so when you're giving a deed of trust, when you're giving a mortgage to the mortgage company, so that way they have the right to get the deed to your property. If you don't pay them, then then they are the grantee. And so what I want to do here is I want to teach you how to search for everyone who took out a loan with Intrust being the grantee, right? And like I said, Intrust is one of the bigger IRA custodians for investors, so we're gonna search for that. And because I don't want to get a lot of returns of different documents, and so here in my county, it's called the deed of trust. Okay, and so I'm gonna it tells me here D/T equals deed of trust. Yours could be trust deeds. It could be a mortgage, and so check out what that is for your county. Okay, so I'll put DT here. Okay, and I can put a date in here if I want just people who loan money in the this past year, but for now I'm just gonna leave it blank to get me all the returns. Then I'm gonna click on search here. And like I said, your county might work a little bit differently, but I want you to get the concept here, okay? So here's what I got. I got 699 returns here, ever since this website started to track. And so some of these goes pretty far back, 1993. Okay, so I want to go to the last page, or I can click on file date here, and it will sort for me. It should, anyways, sort for me from the newest to the oldest. Let me see if I can do that. Nope. So I'm just going to go to the last page, page 7, and work my way back, okay?